It's Week 15 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Jared Goff. He's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Bills and the Lions, just ahead on EA Sports.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big.
We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading them out is the seventh-year pro. Seems to be in the MVP conversation every year now. It's Josh Allen.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Christian Benford up to make that stop. Second down now, 7 to go. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Motioning the tight end left. Here's 2nd and 2. And that falls incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Able to find right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. One of the tight ends motioning left. Play action now with Allen. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. That pass complete to Goddard. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. He does that again here. They should be winners.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They send a man in motion. From the 47. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, he scoops up his own mistake.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Lions and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Allen now on first down. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down throw for Allen. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Christian Benford up to make that stop. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. The Buffalo offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Goff on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away, but that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. 1st and 10, here's Allen. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone, instead stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Montgomery will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
And he drives it forward for a modest gain. Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. 3rd and goal for Allen. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bills set to take over offensively. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
1st down throw from Goff. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Still working past the 40. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. On 1st down, it's Goff. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Motion man sent left. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Bills pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Johnson now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Lions, down running back David Montgomery, getting back to work. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give to Montgomery to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And that will not be enough for a 1st down. He gets him 7. That brings up 4th down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Bills will take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Got Evans, it's complete. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's going to be caught by Evans. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Sam Martin on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Motioning the tight end now. On 1st down, Allen. Goddard makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This play goes for 36. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. A give up the gut to Montgomery. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 24. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first. Montgomery now up the middle. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a second quarter lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions push their lead to 3. Fox now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bills and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Goff. Kittle brings it in. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They go play action with Goff. He's got... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Lions back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll run again with Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. Allen on third down. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he gets them down to the 9 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Now Allen. Wright reels it in. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds, too. Oh, I don't believe it. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this.
Well, Dan Campbell never shy when he disagrees with a call, and he's thrown the red flag here. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Goff setting to throw. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 21. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Throwing again, it's Goff. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Man in motion here. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Now Goff. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Amendola able to put it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Johnson with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Lions offense returning to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blitz coming here. Allen gets this one to Patrick. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now. From the shotgun, it's Allen. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Allen on the play action. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Johnson. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Back to throw now, Allen. Has the connection to right. And defenders are there to get him at the line. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions are on the move here. All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. 3rd down. Pressure coming. It's Allen. Connects with Johnson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bills returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Goff on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball up.
And they get to him again. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll signal the fair catch. Brings this one in comfortably right at the midfield stripe. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Lions more than happy to take over in enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
The Bills getting one more drive here before the break. They still have access to a pair of timeouts and a little time left, too, so points very much still in play here before the half. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Goff. This one's quickly to Shakir. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. Here's 2nd and 5. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Back to throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Trevor Lawrence, very solid in the win, as his guys figure to be a team to be reckoned with. They now move to 11-3. From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Marvin Mims, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get over to Inglewood, see what's happening with the Chargers at home at SoFi Stadium. As you can see the score there in the 2nd quarter. Baker Mayfield with a couple of touchdown passes. We were treated to a solid first half of football by the great quarterback, Josh Allen. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Samuel now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the 3rd. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. That throw finds Kittle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 3 on that gain. And that's good for a Bills first down. Another one for Gibbs. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Goff working from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They go play action with Goff. That's Thomas. He's got it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. From the gun, Goff. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 23. This finds Evans, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. From the red zone now. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Throwing again, it's Goff. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown! When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. So now here's 3rd and 5. Blitz coming here, Allen. He finds Johnson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Working from the gun, it's Allen. This is complete to Patrick. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. 2nd and 3 now. Now an inside give to Johnson. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Vaki here from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Bills will take over deep in their own territory. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's going to be cut by Evans. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Lions will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They go counter. It's Johnson. And they had that one contained right at the line. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. On the ground again with Johnson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Allen looking to throw. Gets this to Johnson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bills and receiver Mike Evans headed back out. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. They bring Thomas in motion. Goff on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Goff to the air now. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back to throw now, Allen. Connects with Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
The Lions readying for the punt. He fields it cleanly. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The visitors and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On 1st down, it's Goff. Evans brings in the slant. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. So we're through 3 here. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Complete to Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That kind of call right there, Kate, it shouldn't be the 3rd down surprise. It used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. All right, here we go. Second down. Goff. Doesn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third and short, he's taking the option right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
That throw finds Kittle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. From the gun, Goff. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. First tone of the game for James Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Here's Goff. That's caught for the first. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Drops back. Needs an open man. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Now gone. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the play, and they have to come up with 7 yards now on 3rd and goal. Throwing is gone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
The return manages to get just beyond the 30. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. 1st and 10, here's Allen. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the gun, Johnson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That one's cut along the left sideline. A strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
First down throw for Allen. This is complete to Patrick. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. To the air again, Allen. Cut near the goal line. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Shotgun handoff to Vaki. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions in range for a game-winning score. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Johnson up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal. Johnson. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. A very short kick here from the right hash. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Samuel now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Here he is to throw. And will he? No, Oh, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Setting up to pass. Kittle brings it in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. They've got a man in motion. Throwing now. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. He'll look to throw it. This is complete to Gibbs.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. To throw. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. They go play action with Goff. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the Combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
On first down, it's Goff. Complete to Shakir. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. One final shot here. Got a man, it's Thomas. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
It's Week 15 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Steelers and the Eagles, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's Week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to...
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the focus is on Patrick Queen. He's been a constant presence in the middle with 65 tackles so far. It's the Steelers and the Eagles, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's Week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't,
the veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And we're underway here in South Philly. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
when you take a quick look at the box score, you'd think, okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They clearly won the game, but it wasn't the case. And what that tells me is they're just not getting enough contribution from the entire team. He had a really nice day. Some things that he still needs to clean up, but can they get better balance on the offensive side of the ball? And then, frankly, they need to make more plays on defense and get more contribution out of the special teams. This can't just be a team that puts all the pressure on the quarterback position and says, hey, go out every week and just win us the game by yourself.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down. The tackle's made it about the 38-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Here's 2nd and 2. Jackson now. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. This one to his big tight end, Uzama. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down, Jackson. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that'll set up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
Here's Williams on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up second down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. It's another run here for Williams. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This from an even 50 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
On the return, here is Ainias Smith. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Jackson. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. In motion, Lamb. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
In motion now, it's Miller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Now Lamar going to hang on to it, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Jackson. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Eagles. So with that score, he's into double digits. 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. You don't see that too often from a quarterback. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. Let's just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Off the play fake, Hurts. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Williams in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scale.
Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
They run over center with Williams. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Williams in motion. They run on the jet sweep. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
He'll drop this down to Williams. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Now it's Hurts. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
2nd and 7. Hurts to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. Quick throw, taken in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
That is quickly out to Diggs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no...
And he will score. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. On 1st down, it's Hurts. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Second down and 3. To throw is Hurts.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Hurts again. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Third down, 3 to go. Here's Hurts. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. 3rd and goal. Throwing is Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the defense rallies to the ball, brings him down at the 5. It's 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers are able to get it back within a score.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the left side, caught by Lamb. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia. Pistol formation with Jackson. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone.
And he'll take it on in. Scotty Miller. Touchdown, Eagles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Austin now to return this. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. To throw on second down is Hurts. And he gets that one complete to Collins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? On 3rd down, it's Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where it was the Titans who get the win at home. Tony Pollard, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Marvin Mims, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Buffalo Bills. David Montgomery, a touchdown run in the victory. We saw a terrific first half from the dual-threat quarterback Lamar Jackson. He threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, as his guys have the lead at halftime. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
On play action, here's Hurts. That is caught downfield by Pickens. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this will be incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points because...
That is caught. What a throw. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion, the tight end Uzama. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
On play action, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And 3rd down coming up. Jackson looking to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. To return is Williams. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Open man, that's Collins. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Hurts. Now he'll run it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing Jackson. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion, Lamb. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Again, it's Jackson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Steelers offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Hurts now. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. To throw is Hurts. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Now Hurts. To the tight end, Likely. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Hurts. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Likely, his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and a yard. On the carry, it's Williams. They're going to bring him down at the 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down picked up on the ground. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 1st and 10. They'll go again with Williams. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Throwing is Hurts. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
He's going to get this down to the 8, but that is it. Defense holds them there, and they force fourth down.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force fourth down.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Steelers will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They run over center with Robinson. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? In the pistol, Jackson ready. He'll try to run for it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. And that one incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
He keeps it himself. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on 1st or 2nd down, Mike. The issue here is The quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack.
And he's in! Lamar Jackson! Touchdown, Eagles! Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down. Hurts will try it again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
There he goes again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Hurts. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. There's that man again. Another catch. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Now he takes off.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become.
It is brought in the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They're closing in on a 9th victory of the season, and they're going to start this drive here at 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. That's caught by Miller. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion now, it's Miller. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. Here's 1st down. To throw, Hurts. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They bounced back from the loss last week. Going to put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And front and center is Sam Laporta. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Vikings and the Bears on Monday night.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't,
the kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go here on Monday night. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. Off play action. Here's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Swift gets it from the pistol. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He brought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Williams. He's got his big target, Everett. And he'll get this down to the 14-yard line. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll try and get there on the ground.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early.
Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. Led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft, it's Justin Herbert.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the 4th quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Shotgun now for Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. They'll go play action here with Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
He's got it at the 7, and he's into the end zone. Cole Kmet, touchdown, Chicago. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. To throw is Herbert. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Minnesota. Play action now. It's Herbert. He'll go right back to Laporta. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now a play fake. Herbert. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 18 yards on the connection. It'll be a Vikings first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Throwing again, Herbert. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front, and they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action now, Herbert. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Vikings.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Bears off to the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Third and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. A give to Jones, heading right. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Throwing, Herbert. He connects with Jordan Addison. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. This is Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On play action, it's Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
On first down, Herbert. He'll get this complete to Trent Sherfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will level the score at 10 apiece.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Scott now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. Now he'll run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Vikings have got it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
They run straight ahead with Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Throwing now is Herbert. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Now Herbert. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Here's Ryan Wright now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Bears offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That complete to Swift. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
A throw on the move is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That is brought in at the 10. And he is going to be out of bounds. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That one taken in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's a short one caught by Laporta. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. A run. It's Jones. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Out comes the #1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, and the rest of the Chicago offense. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That one complete to Moore. Catch #7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Williams to the air once more. Now he'll run. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time? And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Couldn't take the chance. He's going to return it from the goal line. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where it was the Titans who get the win at home. Tony Pollard, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Marvin Mims, a touchdown catch in the victory. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Kenneth Walker, 4 touchdown runs. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. will be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Greg, simply put, they've been off their game right from the jump.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just the way the game goes, and you can't really put your finger on it, but you feel good coming out of the week of practice. You feel really good about your game plan, and then once the ball's kicked off, nothing seems to work, and it's very frustrating because you can look great one week, and then the next week be completely taken out of your game.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now it's Herbert. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Now a timeout called by the defense. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
This one is caught by Addison. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Herbert again. That's caught by Harrison right side. Here's 3rd and 2. Sending a receiver right. They'll try and run for the first down with Jones. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Jones. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll run the toss here with Jones. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Scott now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Williams. He'll try to run for it.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. First grab of the game for the rookie Odunze. It's a 1st down.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Now Swift. And he'll bring this inside the 15. And that's good enough for the 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? He's got it at the 3. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bears will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3. On play action. Now Herbert. He's going to run it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
On the ground now with Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
He's going to let one fly for Addison.
These are game-changing opportunities, Mike, and at this level, when you have a wide receiver that open downfield, you've got to connect, and in this case, he just flat out missed them, and we're talking about a massive play had they connected, but instead, that's a mistake he's going to wish he had back.
3rd and a yard. To the right side, this is Jones. And I don't know, I think he is short. They're going to mark him short, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The key to this play, Mike, was defensively their ability to stretch this ball and make him go laterally. Anytime you could force the ball carrier to go sideways on 3rd and short, it gives your defenders time to rally, make the tackle for no gain, brings up 4th down.
They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Herbert now on 1st down. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down. On the handoff, it's Kamara. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The Bears offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still plenty to play for as the temperatures dip and we hit the final month, the money month of the season. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. Back to throw, White. They'll go underneath to Komet on the screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, a wide-open receiver, it's Harrison. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down. On play action, it's Herbert. He's gonna let one fly for Addison. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
Jones now on 1st and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense, set for their next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll go again with Swift. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down. A first down there on a gain of 12. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Now whistles here and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Here's Swift. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They'll run. It's Swift. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Swift. Stopped at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and Marvin Harrison Jr. getting set for their next drive. And he's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked 2nd in the NFL. On first down, Herbert. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's hard. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You could just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Big play. 3rd and goal coming up. Herbert to the air again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick. Not much of a chance.
The visitors' offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.